Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of my little journey in Prince Edward Island. It is beautiful here. I arrived yesterday in the morning, and I had a great time exploring, walking down by the waterfront in Charlottetown. Then I met up with a friend of mine who is from here, who happens to be here for the summer. And she took me around and we did a little, shopping, and I bought a few gifts and some thrifting, but I didn't find very much yesterday. So, and then last night I had a nice dinner down by the waterfront, and I got to my hotel early. I was tired, and I just fell asleep, and I had a great sleep. So that was my day yesterday. Now today I got up early, had breakfast at my hotel, and I'm staying at a lovely little place, walking distance to everything in Charlottetown. Well, everything's kind of walking distance, but it's in a great location. And so I had a light breakfast, and then I got in my car, and my idea today was to drive west to Summerside, and that's where I am now. So there was no traffic. It was great. It's around 9:30 in the morning, and I've just arrived in Summerside, which is a beautiful seaside town, and it's bigger than I thought. There are some box stores here, and so I haven't explored yet. I just pulled over so that I could do this little video, but it looks really, really pretty. And, I'll see what I find around here. But I noticed as I was driving here that there were some antique and thrift stores on the way back. So I'll probably do that and, explore a little bit. I love that. I love just driving and exploring and stopping here and there and stopping to take pictures. And there's tons of lighthouses here, which is a favorite of mine. And in fact, I see one that I'm going to walk to shortly. And so far it's been, a great little trip. I wanted to do something, go somewhere for the long weekend. And, well, it's not a long weekend, but I took a long weekend. And somewhere where I hadn't been. And I've never been to Prince Edward Island. And it was always an idea of mine to come here. And honestly, it is spectacular. What comes to mind is it's very peaceful. Little white churches everywhere. And just gorgeous. And from the air, you see it all looks like patchwork quilt, because there's tons of agriculture here, potato farming. Prince Edward Island is one of the largest producers of potatoes in North America. So it's really, really beautiful. And of course, it's an island, so it's surrounded by the ocean and spectacular. Really, really impressive. So I still have a lot to explore, and we'll see how that goes, but I'll take as many videos as I possibly can. And so I will see you in a bit. So I am just walking down to the lighthouse, and you can just see how quaint and beautiful this is. I mean, how pretty is this? I love lighthouses, so I'm always fascinated. I mean, this looks like a painting. It's so pretty. The marina, and pretty windy here and cold, but wow, it's so pretty. So I see a sign for a garage sale, and I scoot over, and that's what's for sale. 4 tires. Isn't that exciting? So I came to this place. It's called the Ice Boat Rarities and Antiques, and it is unbelievable. Fabulous things. I'm like, but they don't have jewelry at this one. They have jewelry at their other store, but I thought I would take a look around. I fell in love with these old file cabinets. Wouldn't they be fantastic for jewelry? And this one has labels for stones, which I thought was interesting. 224 drawers. And they're asking $4,500 for this. And this is all vintage toys, dolls, another one of those cabinets over there. I could put it in my suitcase. That would just be awesome for storage. But I'm gonna head over to the other store, which is called Island Uniquities and Antiques. And I mean, just unbelievable. Fabulous vintage and collectibles for everybody. All right, I'm heading over to the other store. So before I leave, I want to show you this ceiling, which was done by Karis Jeffries, who's a very well-known artist here in the island. He passed away a few years ago, but this was one of his works signed in the corner there. And then this propeller is part of the art installation, and fabulous. So this is him when he was painting it. And this is also his installation, which is Noah's Ark. And absolutely unbelievable. Karis Jeffries. Guess where I am? I was actually here yesterday, but you know, a quick visit. And after my day today of driving around, I wanted to stop by here on my way back to the hotel and just see if there's anything new or if there's anything I missed. So let's go in and take a look. They have the largest jewelry counter I have ever seen of any Value Village anywhere. So just to give you an overview, and then I'm going to take a look. See if there's anything new from yesterday, and I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I have returned back to Charlottetown after a full day of driving around to different towns and sightseeing, visiting different gift shops and stores and thrift stores, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was cold, but it was absolutely stunning to see all these places. I just love being by the sea, and so that was a real treat, and having my car and driving in and out of places was fabulous. So it was a great day. I got back to Charlottetown, and then I decided to go for a little walk because I'd been sitting in a car all day. And they have this gorgeous boardwalk here all along the water. So this is where I am now. It's not a very long walk, but it's about a 3.5 kilometer distance. But yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous day. I did find some interesting things today. Not a lot, but hey, it's only day 2. So, you know, and I'm not really looking for things purposely. You know, if I stumble across things, then that'll be fun. But I don't want to make that the priority of this trip. And yeah, it's just beautiful here. Very windy right now, so I hope you can hear me, but it is just beautiful. I'm going to continue walking, and before I lose my motivation, but I'm sort of far from town now. I'm going to stop in town and maybe have a drink, and maybe put together this video a little later if I have a chance, and I'll see you soon. So bye for now. Hi everyone, from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. I am back in my hotel room. It is 7:22 maritime time. I am exhausted. I am burnt on my face from walking. I went for a nice long walk on the boardwalk today after I got back from touring and visiting all kinds of little small towns all along the South Shore. I mean, Charlottetown is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so wondering why I've never been here before, but I'm loving it. And so I had a great day, and but I'm happy to be back in my room. But I wanted to show you a few things that I picked up yesterday and today. Not a lot of things, but some nice things, I think. And Sunday I'm going to the flea market, and I'm really excited about that. So that'll be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to find some good stuff there. But I'm gonna start by showing you what I got today and a couple of things yesterday. First of all, I got this brooch, amber, very pretty. I mean, I just ran in, I haven't even taken the price tags off, but sterling and beautiful. I love the design. Almost looks Celtic to me in style with the sides. Really pretty. So that's number one. This is a pendant that I got, and I think that this is an agate slice in sterling silver. It's in the brown tone from what I can see, but it's very pretty. I love the design. So I thought that that was a nice find. Love that. Here's another pendant that I loved. This is abalone and sterling silver, but look at the shape of that. So fun. And it's marked 925, but I just love that it's got the little loop. Find that interesting. So that's kind of cool. Love that. Now this I fell in love with because of the color. I know you've seen these before and everybody will recognize it, but this is a coral necklace. But I just love the color of this. It's in perfect shape. I mean, how beautiful is that? It's sort of like a light green, mossy green. Very, very beautiful. It says coral on, as usual, on the fish hook. I love this piece. Yeah, I would say it's about a 16-inch short. This I believe to be jet. Whoopsie, dropped something. I'm a little out of sorts because I'm working on a small table in front of the window because I have no lighting or anything. So I'm just making do with what I have. So this is a double strand jet, I believe to be jet necklace. And then you've got the rondelles, rhinestone rondelles at the bottom. Really pretty. This is very pretty. Again, it's short. It's a choker. Really, I love that. And it's weighty, so that's why I think it's jet. This is total costume, but I thought it was fun. Could be really pretty on. I mean, it's just a, you know, a fun piece to wear in the summertime or traveling. Inexpensive, but lovely. I would love to wear that. That's really nice. This piece, I believe, is from Peru. I believe it to be old. I haven't tested it. It doesn't say anything on it that I can see, but it has all the Peruvian figures. It's beautiful. I love the way it's done. The center part, it looks to be a different metal. I think that's really pretty. And then the back, it has just one of those push pins. But I love the design of that. I feel like it's very, very beautiful. Really nice. This is a sterling silver bracelet with a fish hook. Really pretty. It's a small size. I would say it's about a 6 3/4. But this is a great stacking piece. Really lovely. Fun. Next up, we have something that's metal. I don't see any signature on it, but it's such a fun piece. I would totally wear this. So it's completely metal. I don't know what the metal is yet. But look at how fun that is. I love the design of this. This is like fun to wear, easy to wear. I think this is super cool. I got to get it off. Really, really cool piece. Just fun. Love that. I think I would totally wear this. I might wear it tomorrow. But it's really, really nice. Then I found this. These are faux pearls, but what I loved about it was the clasp is like so unusual. Faux pearls, 5 strands. But the quality of it is fantastic. And look at the clasp. So you have to hook it in from the side. Let me just see if I can do that. Now I can't do it. Okay, so you hook it in from the side and then you stick it in, but it's like very, very unusual. An unusual clasp. Look how pretty that is. I love this piece. I think that this is very, very, very special and old. Beautiful. This has an old clasp. I haven't tested anything yet. You have to bear with me. Has an old clasp. And then you've got these stones. I'm not sure what they are. But how pretty is that? Just a beautiful stone necklace. I would say the drop is about 18 inches. I love that. Love the color of that. Really pretty. Then I got, you'll be so proud of me, I got 3 crystal necklaces. 2 of which I think are rock crystal, but I have to test them when I get home. This is a long one. I would say it's about 20 inches. Graduated. It's very, very heavy. Heavier than normal, which leads me to believe that it might be rock crystal. I'll test that on Tuesday when I get home. And this is another one. This actually goes with it. It's identical with the identical clasp. Just shorter, a choker. So the 2 of them together would be stunning. Pretty. So once I get home and I test them and I see if they're glass or they're rock crystal, then I'll, I haven't priced anything or anything. This is a triple strand. See, this is glass. This I can tell right away that this is glass. This is a triple strand with a fish hook. You know, common. I'm sure I have some of these at home, but pretty. I mean, pretty to wear, you know? I wear these a lot. I wear this and then I'll wear something longer and just layer up the glass. So that's sort of my thing. And then finally, I bought this beautiful sterling Celtic cross. There is a huge community of Irish people here in Prince Edward Island that came here from Ireland 2 centuries ago. So there's a lot of history here of Irish people. And so you can find a lot of Celtic. I do believe that this is Celtic as well. You know, it has the same, this is the Celtic symbol. So I'm finding a lot of Celtic jewelry here, which is very, very interesting, you know. So that's what I picked up so far. I'm not finished yet. I'm not done. So, you know, I'm hoping to, tomorrow I am going to go to, in the morning, very interesting. There's a very well-known woman here who's a horticulturalist, and she teaches people on how to forage for food. And so I'm going on a 2-hour walk and to learn about the plants and so on. I'm doing that with my girlfriend who is originally from here. And so we're gonna do that in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I might drive up to an area, a town called Cavendish, which is the town of Anne of Green Gables. And if you don't know about Anne of Green Gables, it's a very popular book and movie, and it was created in Prince Edward Island, and the whole thing is from Cavendish. So I might drive up there to see that, and depends on how I feel after the walk. So we'll see. And so it's been busy, and you know, I did get burnt today, so I'm not happy about that, but wasn't expecting it to get sunny when I was out for my walk. So, but that's the way it goes. But I want to thank you all for joining me. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. So the video will include some of my events of the day and photos from today. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.